And so I want to get quickly to Patrick Mahomes, because here's the first game that he loses. Sometimes it's hard to remember because he's been so spectacular that he still hasn't played even half of a full season as a starting quarterback yet. What did you see from him last night?
Most impressive thing for Patrick Mahomes last night was that in my career, I was around some greats, Peyton Manning, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff even. These guys have no memory. And so this first half pick, terrible play, right? You don't make that decision. So many young quarterbacks are going to go into a shell there. Not this kid. This comes out hot in the third quarter to start the second half. He basically makes a very similar play, scrambles around, gunslinger mentality. These guys have no memory. Whether it's a good play or a bad play, they just move on. And that's very special for a kid to do that after kind of the start he had.
He threw 4 touchdown passes in the second half against the New England Patriots. Like, this guy's the real deal without question. And you're right, to be able to just, hey, it's a mistake. Don't worry about it, I'm going to go. And it's almost like that Brett Favre-ish type mentality, even though he's not as careless with the ball as Favre was. But this guy, he is special.
It does feel like the NBA spent a long time trying to figure out who's the next Michael Jordan. And the same thing has happened with the NFL. Almost every good quarterback is going to be the next Brett Favre. This kid is the closest thing that we've seen to it. Based on the mentality that you're talking about, the ridiculous arm talent, the ability to run, he genuinely does remind you of a young Favre.
There's no doubt about it. And it's a fearless mentality that I have so much confidence in my arm and my ability to make throws that I'm just going to trust my eyes and let it rip. And he's so good at out-of-pocket stuff.
And obviously you went up against Brady so many times and for so many years, both in Baltimore as the defensive coordinator, then with the Jets and with the Bills, so in that division, and you know it so well. How does he keep doing it? How is it possible that with 3 minutes left in that game last night, you and I both knew he's going to win?
Yeah, it's over. It really is amazing. And I think it's, when you look at Josh McDaniels, Belichick, and Brady have been together for so long, it's the same offense for the last 20 years. But the thing is, they know exactly when, hey, you know what? Let's go to the play action. Let's go to this, that. And he's so accurate. And he's 41 years old. Like, when is it going to end?
Let's say that again. At this point, it does not show any sign that it's going to end. It is the most amazing thing we are seeing in sports, to the point that I believe it is underappreciated. No matter how much attention you pay to how well Tom Brady is playing, what cannot be overstated is how old he is. He's doing this at the age of 41. That's not supposed to be possible.
And remember when everything came out about Brady with his lifestyle and whatnot, a lot of people had fun with it, right? Like, oh, he has avocado ice cream and his training and whatnot. It works.
Rex.
It works. I mean, the guy's the best player in the league, and it works.
I should have given my quarterbacks that ice cream. You know what I mean? Like, but it's not. It really is amazing, though. And you're right, though. It's changed habits of a lot of guys now. They want to be great just like him. They emulate him. They see how he throws, all that type of stuff.
Let me make this one point, too, because it really is the combination of him and Josh McDaniels. Because for that whole game last night, Gronk was kind of quiet, right? And then in that, just at the right time, again, the right moment, they make that fake toss, kind of slip screen to Gronk, and then they throw him on the inside fade. When he needs to make those plays, somehow they find the way to get the ball to Gronk, and it's huge.
I think we would all sign up for that game again on January 20th as the AFC Championship.